the self-sufficient. I seek the blessings of Allah, our Jal, on the best of mankind, Prophet Muhammad, wasallam, on his household, companion, and the generality of the Muslim Ummah till the day of reckoning. Amen. This is the press conference in commemoration of the World Hijab Day 2023, held today, Wednesday, 1st of February 2023, at the Lagos State Secretariat Mosque Hall, Alausa, Keja, Lagos. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow hijab advocates, gentlemen of the press, I welcome you to this press conference held to commemorate the World Hijab Day 2023. 11 years ago, a global movement was born. This movement, which is now being observed in 190 countries around the world, is a united voice against the criminalization, discrimination, and oppression of Muslim women due to the practice and observance of their religious dress code. Some have claimed that hijab is a symbol of oppression and celebration. Rather, it is unjust and unconstitutional laws, bigoted administrative rules, and outright discrimination that oppress Muslim women and girls. We are inundated daily with reports of various Muslim women, young and old, across various cities, states, and even countries, being harassed, subjugated, and discriminated against due to the hijab. The theme of this year's World Hijab is progression, not oppression. Though hijab was legislated and enjoined on Muslim women over 1400 years ago, as described in chapter 24, Surah An-Nur, verse 31 of the Quran, we keep seeing how it is even more relevant today. Nakedness marks a distinctive feature of civilization. Hence, to adopt modesty in dressing is progression. Allah also established it in Quran 7, that is Surah Al-Araf, verse 26 to 27, when he said, "O children of Adam, we have provided for you clothing to cover your nakedness and as an adornment. However, the best of clothing is righteousness. This is one of Allah's bounty, so perhaps we'll be mindful." It goes on to say, "O children of Adam, do not let Shaitan, as Satan, deceive you as he has tempted your parents out of paradise and caused their cover to be removed in order to expose their nakedness. Surely he and his soldiers watch you from where you cannot see them. We have made the devils lies of you." Furthermore, in Quran chapter 33, Surah Al-Adab, verse 59, Allah said once more, "O Prophet, ask your wives, daughter, and the believing women to draw their cloak over their entire body. In this way, it is more likely that they will recognize as virtuous and not be harassed. And Allah is all-forgiving, merciful." Thus, the hijab for us Muslim women is the fulfillment of a divine commandment, which is further guaranteed by Section 38 of the 1999 Constitution, which says, that I quote, "Every person shall be entitled to freedom of thought, conscience, and religion, including the freedom to change the religion of the people, and freedom either alone or in community with others, and in private or in public or in private, to manifest and propagate his religion in belief, in worship, teaching, practice, and observance." While we have recorded the achievement of hijab, issued by the Ministries, Mr. on the 5th of December 2022, there are still numerous issues faced by individuals. This press conference will also address a couple of these still concerning
Religious tolerance is a means for peaceful coexistence in a society. This is a simple call to movers and shakers of the world. The significant part of the SDGs show that show both fund rise child despite all odds. Maybe for studying those who are struggling with these of the job, we know that the rejection for an equation is even we have to
We propose. In this world, where the urge to go naked is prevalent, let's join together, let's just stand together, school teachers, administrators, leaders of faith, and everyone to encourage modesty, the use of the child. For so many years, NASFA, together with UNICEF, Thurston, among others, have been organizing programs and campaigns in place to end gender-based violence and all forms of discrimination against women and girls. Obviously, whoever discriminates against hijab is not only violating the law and peaceful of coexistence, but also encouraging violence. Let us rise against all forms of discrimination against women and girls. Let us rise against all forms of discrimination against the child.
Discrimination against women is Islamophobia. As the Muslim Public Affairs Center, MPA, we challenge Islamophobia, discrimination, and the ideologies that drive them. At the same time, we promote empowerment and freedom to practice hijab in safety. We believe that the female Muslims should be free to express their religious beliefs, free of discrimination and prejudice. This is why we are continuing to support initiatives like the World Hijab Day campaign. In particular, we call the attention of all government agencies to the plight of Muslim women when seeking government services, especially during capturing of biometrics. Section 2 of the National Biometric Standards Regulation under the National Identity Management Commission Act 2007 mandates all biometric operators, whether public or private organizations, to conform with said standards. Similarly, the International Civil Aviation Organization, which regulates biometric passport format internationally, allows for hijab to be worn during biometric capture. These relevant laws and standards recognize the use of hijab in their schedule and do not require the heirs to be brought out of the hijab. Yet, we get numerous verified reports of hijab being compelled to either take off their hijabs completely or bear their heirs when they require their biometrics taken, even for SIM card registration. These operators have displayed crass ignorance and bigotry, as it is expected that they, more than the ordinary citizens, should know the regulations pertaining to the services they render. We urge all Nigerians contribute to rid our society of hatred, discrimination, and bigotry. In a society where the values of equality, fairness, diversity, and inclusion are promoted, everyone is a winner.
Wearing of hijab benefits society at large, I think. The hijab marks the bearer as the honorable, respected, short and modest, with expected high level of moral. The Muslim woman dressing does not oppress Muslim women or any other woman background.
of rights of dignities of human person. It is not suspended because a person crime she may not be guilty of. And even if found guilty, our laws are against the torture and ill treatment of criminals. Our strength as a community and indeed a nation lies not in how we treat the high and mighty, but how we care for the weak and vulnerable. Rodin be lie over what Islamic what all women deserve to be protected from sexual and gender-based violence. For one, it was indeed with heavy hearts and sadness that we received the news that one of our sisters in the club was raped in Ibadan, Oyo State very recently. While the initial news post of the dislocation of the mosque and the venue of the attack, further investigation has shown that the victim was attacked elsewhere. It is sad indeed that Muslim women who are known to be modest have become targets of this criminal element. Indeed, the hijabi is almost becoming an endangered species, and she is being discriminated against by the fellow citizens, as it also not safe from the attack of the criminal. We at Form 1 Lagos, as well as other 17 participating organizations, hereby call on the relevant authorities to prosecute as a matter of urgency the perpetrator of this heinous act, named as Idris, also known as Tesari, as well as the father, popularly called Al-Machi, who not only helped the perpetrator to escape before arrest, but also to intimidate the victim as well as concerned Nigerians. We cannot also highlight the fight Hijabis face in our country without mentioning the predicament of Muslim sisters in the state. While the League of Imams and Afar, as well as organizations, are providing leadership, guidance, and support for students who officially started wearing the hijab on the 9th of January this year. There are still a good number of unsolved cases. We call on the government of Ogun State to abide by the Supreme Court judgment of 17th of June 2022, and also issue a circular to make the deadly stand known on the matter. We stand in solidarity with our sisters in Nigeria and indeed the whole world who are facing persecution due to upholding their right to freedom of thought, conscience, and religion. We say to you, do not fear. Allah. And attack on the future of our children. It will also be important to say that there seems to be a deliberate attack on the future of Hijabis, especially students in the secondary school, registering for external exams such as WHD. As stated earlier, the law regulating biometrics in Nigeria is very clear. A candidate biometric information can be captured with the hijab, provided the full face is shown and without uncovering the ears. Yes, we see that our children are mandated to remove their hijab before they can be registered for the exam. While as an examination body, as stated categorically that there is no need to remove the hijab in its response dated 12 August 2020 to have a letter by Hijab Rights Advocacy Initiative, and a newspaper confirming this same position dated 15th of January 2016. However, those after the biometric ascribe undue power to themselves and deny our children from wearing the hijab to register. All the exams and certificates will be without hijab, which will cause psychological trauma to them, and consequently affecting their performance at this exam. Because of not exam bodies to do well in protecting the accuracy and integrity of their registration process and ensure that no laws are broken by their agents. Not all doom and gloom for hijabis. Just like every other year, the issues are the same. Muslims have shown over time that a whole lot can be achieved with the hijab, and like others, we should be given opportunity to show our capabilities. Worthy of note is the recent appointment of a hijabi, Dr. Sharifa Adejoke Yusuf, as the Director General and Permanent Secretary, Education District 6 by the Lagos State Government. This is an affirmation that the hijab is not a limiting factor to the success of any individual. We commend the Lagos State for this move, and we're certain of more success in the nearest future with more innovation and achievement by other hijabis. As we mark today's World Hijab Day, we must celebrate our Muslim sisters who, despite all odds, have chosen to represent Islam in different fields by not giving in on oppression and standing firm on the path to progression. We celebrate all students, professionals, and mothers as well. Just like yesterday, we jubilated when the Supreme Court, after a legal tussle of about 10 years, granted us victory in the case over the use of hijab in schools. This, we hope, will put an end to the harassment of students by principals and teachers in school. The Supreme Court affirmed the right of two girls to dress modestly in hijab, and the subsequent Lagos State issued circular confirming this. However, it is disheartening we are back at the table with the same issues staring us in the face. Some school administrators still take laws into their hands by making learning unbearable for Muslim students and denying them of their fundamental rights. And in many cases, they want the hijab taken away by insisting that the hijab be tucked in and a beret worn over it. The hijab is not a shirt that should be tucked in. The type of hijab which covers the chest of the wearer was brought to the courts and judgment was given based on that. We must at this juncture acknowledge and appreciate Dr. Idiat Olumransi Adebule, who issued a circular after the Court of Appeal judgment and whose circular contained the description close to the hijab brought before the court and subsequently upheld by the Supreme Court. While we are not against students conforming to school rules and regulations on dress code, we will not allow the effect of the Supreme Court judgment be watered down and rendered worthless. This time, we will not hesitate to press charges against the faulting officials who harass students without regard for the Constitution and the judgment of the highest court in the land. MSSN Lagos hereby commends its members who have withered to some at various levels and become successful in their chosen career path. We urge all stakeholders to encourage students and workers who have chosen to use the hijab by giving them equal opportunity to learn and grow to further build the society. With an enabling environment, we believe that our rights will be protected, our society will be safe, our people secure, and our future leaders safeguarded for a brighter tomorrow.
Hijab and the role to play in protection and liberation of Muslim women, al-Mu'minat. By commemorating the World Hijab Day, we are looking to build bridges of understanding, awareness, and education about hijab. Hijab is not just a piece of clothes I use to cover my head. It's much more than that. Hijab, as the person said, was hijab being founder. The more reason why we as Al-Mu'minat organization decided on this year's theme as the role of hijab, the protection and liberation of Muslim women, aimed towards enlightening and empowering the Muslim female to don the garment of honor in spite of all odds and be shining example wherever they may be. All Muslims must work in unity to combat hijabophobia and other menaces that confront us as individuals, community, and the world at large. We need to put a stop to individuality. Together we stand, divided we fall. We must always feel concerned with others. We urge all females, be it daughters, wives, and mothers, to live as agents of change, agents of growth, as we are all raisers of the next generation.
We are meant to protect the environment we live in and make it safe for all living in peace. We are to protect that girl child whom Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has bestowed on us, with as much as we protect the male child. There is a growing trend of insecurity all over, but the most worrisome is the situation of the girl child. This is because the girl child is the most vulnerable of the human species. It is therefore very important that we all do what we can to protect her. Every little girl we see out there is a prospective wife and a future mother. So inside that little body, beside the future of humanity, let us make the world safer for her, also safe for us all. Mothers especially must not forget their role in the area of information. Let us not subject our children to inhuman treatment in the name of correction or information. We should hold the bull by the horn and educate all children, irrespective of their sex, spiritually, morally, academically, physically, and socially, so that we can all do the collective work of making the world a safer area. At this juncture, we call on us all to join hands with the government to make Nigeria a safer place to live in, to stop all forms of violence and gender-based violence, ritual killings, rape, and fraud. We should also engage in intentional parenthood and mentoring the younger ones in order to live a peaceful and better society. The coalition has thus produced thousands of information leaflets on benefits of positive mentoring and navigating life as a Muslim teenager, among other topics for distribution in commemoration of the World Hijab Day 2023. We further urge the government across all levels should stop paying lip service to protection and rights of all citizens and further ensure the rights of female Muslims are always protected. As this is an election year, we want all political aspirants at all levels not to eat up the politics. They should be objective and ensure that their campaigns are issue-based. Never toy with the rights of all individuals. In the same vein, all law enforcement agencies, parastatals, should live up to expectation and always respond to security challenges as they arise, and never be prejudiced, such that the nation will not be flung into a state of anarchy. While not forgetting our brethren across the globe who are facing various challenges, from Gaza and Palestine to Europe and China, Kashmir in India, Yemen, Iraq, Libya, Somalia, and Syria, among others. We call on the United Nations, UN, not to look the other way, but live up to the responsibility in honesty and fairness. Allow us to Muslimin wal Mujahideen fi Palestine wa fi kulli makan. Amen. Thank you. God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. A coalition of Muslim organizations organizing World Hijab Day 23. Takbir. We appreciate all our women in the house, and we appreciate everybody. This we should have done earlier for reportorial purposes. We have many eminently placed personalities there representing various Islamic organizations. And from the other end, we have Ajia Sherifa and Jibali Yusuf representing International Muslim Women Union. We have Bushra Oladoju Feminola for Movement Based Society of Nigeria. We have Ajia Toiba Ajani Afugere for Harul Art Movements. We have Ajia Uwatui Ajani for Home One. We have Ajia Fatima Kwame for Senior Admin Officer EMPA, that's the Muslim Public Affairs Center. We have Ajia Muchia Yoruba, Executive Director in Job Rights Advocacy Initiative. We have Ajia Musura Busari, Musumola Busari for NASPA, Lagos Zone 2. And we have Ajia Raymond Mondino Tagipeju, Criterion Lagos District. We have Ajia Bushro Abiaku Jubril, we not the Living Women Organization. Ajia Ramotala Ilawan Ajay for Lagos Secretariat Community Mosque. Ajia Alima Umoshekon for Anjaba Female
Ajia Modena, Vista, Wedo from one Muslim organization, and Ajia David, Pure Art Foundation. My humble self, Ajia Tekena Olawa for Muslim Media Practitioners, Nigeria, and many other Islamic organizations are well represented here. We cannot continue to name everybody. We are really sorry if we have not mentioned your name or your organization timely there we talk. Now, in order not to waste too much of our time, we want to entertain questions from our invited esteemed media personalities in here, if there are, because I know we covered a lot of topics and things here today. So if there are questions, let us know so that we can quickly attend to that. Point and ask you a question. If there is none, can we have closing prayer from our company in the house?
Yeah, then please be categories of might be on Ibadah.
Teaching or Ibadah? Is it teaching or Ibadah? What's the difference between the two?
Being an Ibadah.
They are both saying what's together. Yeah. Yeah.
For me,
Is a direction from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We are following Allah's directive. We are obeying instructions and rules of Allah. Thank you. Closing prayer.
I want to appreciate you.
Your name and your middle.
My name is Ari Jami, is my name, and the place. I want to ask further question. This advocate of the child parent, how far are you taking it down? Don't really aware that some of the parents or people out there are pulling grounds. How are we ensuring that parents are carried along on the importance and the rights these girls have to use the job? What are other things you are doing with this?
How morning, everyone. My name is Habiba. I report for news and France. I'd like to know the efforts the organizations here are taking on pushing forward for talking about the rights of women in the media. I'm saying this because I don't know if you're aware, but Muslim women in the top Nigerian media organizations are not allowed to use hijab to read the news. So I would like to know, is there anything these organizations like these ones are doing to try to enforce the rights of these women? Because I have been at several interviews where they will tell me to even take off this on my head, then think if I was even wearing a hijab, what more pressures or even difficulties I would have gone through. And I've gone through a number of them. I've seen a number of them say, take off your scarf, take off your hijab, we don't want you to dress certain way. So what efforts are they taking to push for the rights of these women? Because I've seen a number of them eventually fall to the pressure of taking off their scarves.
Where is the second mic? Mic is
progression, not oppression. Progression, not oppression. Unapologetically hijabi. Unapologetically hijabi. Progression. My job, my right. My job, my dignity. My job.
The first question of carrying the parents along will be answered by the representative of their class.
And I want to be like my name is Modino Tisa, related to from my past. I wanted to answer the question that the other guy asked the other time, that how are the parents, this enlightenment, be taken to the parents? Oh, I'm getting, is that the question that you asked? Yeah. Alhamdulillah, there is a saying in Yoruba that only the Latin question wrote it, that whatever we are doing started from our houses. Lot of parents, lot of parents, we need to encourage our children. We need to, because when we get to secondary school, primary school nowadays, this is so many of the children that they are not putting on hijab, despite they are being allowed to wear hijab in Lagos State. It is due to our negligence. That we are asked to wear green hijab, and we put on red hijab to the school. If you say you are Muslim, and we are following the verses of the Quran, and we are obeying the law of Almighty Allah, we should be able to follow their instructions. We be given the right to be wearing hijab. We are supposed to wear that color we do not. Because they don't want them to follow, they don't want to wear up and down. They don't want to wear the same which they children want to wear. But in the schools, most of the schools now, we have enlightenment, they have been taken. Most of the children, people don't know their parents are on the job, you see them on the job. Like I said, I think I shall again, like 3 or 4 years ago, free job in Lagos State. That was again, I was asked to be by a job. So there's one that they can be student of. That's why I said in the Latin culture, let's teach them, encourage the children that are using it, not for them that are not using it, so that they will be doing it. If they started, they will come like our mothers they are taking here today. Inshallah, that all the children that we are giving, they will do like us, they will do more than us, inshallah. So let's encourage them. It is the encouragement that we need. Does that matter?
Yes, before I answer the second question, we just want to take a brief comment from there about the we don't go like that. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Halima. I'm the female coordinator from Jabal Female Forum. We're here to join our voice with the coalition of the Muslim women, and our message is that the coalition of the Muslim women are here today to make perspective clearer on the status of the hijab. That the hijab is not a subject of debate. It is not controversial. It is our faith and it's our right to live. And we are here to categorically state that just like Abraham Maslow identified the theological needs of human beings to live, the right to shelter, the right to food and water, and the right to clothing. We as Muslim women are here to say that the hijab is our right to clothing, and we want everybody to know that. And I attempt to resist or to deny us the use of the hijab is to deny us the right to clothing. It would be unbearable for us. It is part of us. We cannot take it from us. So we are here to say that the hijab is our fundamental human rights, and we want to join our voice today to tell the whole world that please, this basic right of clothing, please, for the sake of God, let it be. We call on Sunday to respect our rights as Muslim women. Like every other person in the society, I want to live. Please let us live peacefully. We say no to stereotype. We say no to discrimination against the hijab. We say no to any form of suppression or oppression against the use of the hijab. Thank you very much. Yes, so just to briefly mark those, because another program is going on here. So the question about Muslim women in the media. First, I want to say that when your rights are being denied, you are the first person to stand up for your rights. So if, for instance, an employer says they will not employ you because of the job, there are actually laws that are against that. For instance, even the job rights advocacy, we took a matter to court a couple of years ago about a Muslim sister that was interviewed at the new grapher, and they denied that interview. We went to National Industrial Court and before that. So any Muslim woman that wants to get a job as a, there are sometimes you know, of course, your job is on the line when you do that. But usually, in my own experience, you open the door for something better for you. So if your right to be discriminated as kids, do not shy away from the starting right. It can be as simple as writing a letter or making a case for yourself or calling in some parties like organizations like this to do something for you or exactly your right. Even if you will eventually work with that employer, you will set a good precedent for Muslim women coming behind. We have already started. We are not there yet, so, but we need the cooperation of everybody to be able to achieve, more. So thank you very much. We are very good. We'll be giving a light refreshment. Please remain on your seat. We'll get to thank you very much.
We learned that there are still some schools that are molesting our students for putting on their hijabs. We have cases in the Gucci Metal, some places in Lagos where they ask them to remove hijab after the assembly. Please, for such cases, we have numbers that we are going to give out. Please feel free to call. And even for cases like my sister in New Central mentioned, let's feel free to report to those numbers so that it can be taken off from there. Thank you all.
In addition to what my sisters have said, on 9 us are right to wear the hijab. The hijab is just the item that we are focusing. But the real reason behind denying us the use of a hijab is because they want to ensure that we remain down there. They want to ensure that our children don't go to school and so they won't have the opportunity of getting to positions where they can affect Islam positively. For so long we have been docile. And now because of education and now knowing our rights, they see that we are asking for too much. What is it? It is our right, it is our body that we are choosing to cover. The right that the person who is naked has, it is the same right that we have to cover. For as long as we continue to go to school, we continue to rise in status in the community. And so we begin to have a voice and we are known. But that is the problem they don't want. I have the light that my state of Sharifa Yusuf is now a CDPS in Lagos. She's going to do more than our grandmothers who have there. The life of Elijah, I think one day, the life of Elijah in their life have been longer for us. So, such thing, the use of hijab is not just the focus, but the real thing they want is that we remain down there and we don't grow up position in the community. And that's not what we are going to do. We won't allow it to happen. The forces of Shaitan and the forces of Allah continue to fight, even with the Supreme Court case, they will not relent. And let them know that we will not relent either. We want the executive director of Child Rights and Publicity Initiative to give us the phone number of an NGO so we can make calls when we are designated the case for our rights and human rights.
Yes, so the phone number to reach us on is our hijab helpline. Is our collective document. So it's 999 is just 090-999-44522. 090-999-44522. You can also send us an email at hijabbrightadvocacyinitiative@gmail.com. As well, just as one word. Hijab Bright. Bright is an S. Hijab Bright Advocacy initiative@gmail.com. This our helpline is both on WhatsApp and you can call us on it. And you can also send us an email. Thank you very much.
Thank everybody. We are going to take group pictures there. So we are going to do our slogan again. The group pictures will be taken maybe like 4 or 5 persons at a time. Everybody will be on their feet. So we are going to do the slogan. So as we are doing the slogan, we are taking the pictures. We are not doing that snapping because we have another event that is supposed to take place there. Let's go.
My job. My job, my shield, my job, my right, my job, my dignity, my job, my freedom, my job, my right, my job, my freedom. Progression, not progression. Progression, not operation, not operation. Apologetic regarding progression, apologetic regarding that's our question. Not operation. My job. My job. My job. My need. My job, my dignity, my job, progression, my job is our dignity.